want to greet all of you with a special Christmas message here for St. Patrick Cathedral. I think in a time and a place in which we find ourselves, as we do in this world with a lot of polarization and divisiveness, it's important and incumbent upon us to go back to, again, sort of the sources, right? And the great traditions, especially the reality of what it means, God coming in human flesh, the incarnation, what the Feast of Christmas is all about. I'm very taken by the fact that God in Jesus Christ enters into the messiness of human existence precisely with all of creation surrounding him, represented by the beasts, by the animals, with which we sort of symbolically make and decorate our Christmas nativities and creche scenes and the crib, the ox and the donkey, and so many others. It makes me think about that in some sense, this is a continuation of the story from the book of Genesis of Noah going into the ark. When the waters of the flood were going to come, the sin of humanity that had become so great, it was almost like undoing creation. And yet, in that ark, right, surrounded by the animals representing all of creation, humanity was saved. And then in an even deeper way, the story of Christmas, the story of the incarnation, again, as humanity is saved, not just sort of by a little remnant floating upon the waters of chaos and destruction, but that God himself has come into the chaos and the destruction, right? Into the death and the darkness and the sin, to say, Emmanuel, I am with you, right? God is with us, Emmanuel. That has to be the church's constant preaching and teaching and proclamation. It is the good news. It is the gospel. It is the euangelion. We elected, of course, a new pope this year, right, in 2025, a pope who hails from the United States and also from Latin America, having worked in Peru especially. I want to close by reading a paragraph from his new document, right, on love for the poor, De Lex Itae. Pope Leo writes this: Christian love breaks down every barrier, brings close those who were distant, unites strangers, and reconciles enemies. It spans chasms that are humanly impossible to bridge, and it penetrates to the most hidden crevices of society. By its very nature, Christian love is prophetic. It works miracles and knows no limits. It makes what was apparently impossible happen. Love is above all a way of looking at life and a way of living it. A church that sets no limits to love, that knows no enemies to fight, but only men and women to love, is the church that the world needs today. And it starts in Bethlehem. God coming in the flesh, surrounded by all of creation, coming into our existence, breathing his peace and his life and his very presence, and saying to us, I am with you till the